Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And we're going to be taking a look at the Pixel Buds 2 right after this. And so today's video for you guys, we're going to be taking a look at the Pixel Buds 2, just kind of going over how it's been for me that I've had it all this time since initially getting them in hand. And of course, give you guys, the specs on them because, there's a lot of spec junkies out there. But really and ultimately, just kind of give you guys an update of how it's been so far. And with the latest software update to it, version 553. So before I get into that, a little back history. So this is Google's first true wireless earbuds that they produced. The original Pixel Buds actually had the buds connected by wire, and it was such a weird, quirky charging case to it. But nonetheless, these are the first true wireless earbuds produced by Google. And I remember the ad campaign for them was just insane when they were talking about how you could be a football length away and that these bad boys would work paired with your device. So, a lot of hype behind it when it came to Google. But nonetheless, let's get into the specs of these things for the spec junkies out there. Get that out the way. So this thing is sweat and water resistant. It is rated at an IPX4 water protection rating. It's got Bluetooth 5.0. For the audio, it has a custom designed 12 millimeter dynamic speaker driver, a passive noise reduction, spatial vent for in-ear pressure reduction, and spatial awareness. For the voice or microphone itself, it's got dual beamforming microphones, voice detecting accelerometer, capacitive touch sensors on the buds themselves for music calls and assistant controls, dual IR proximity sensors for in-ear detection to play and pause automatically, and motion detecting accelerometer and gyroscope. It does have a wireless charging case, but the case also uses a USB Type-C charging. So it has a USB Type-C charging port. It is Qi certified, Hall effect sensor for case close detection. And for the battery itself, for the earbuds, it's got up to 5 hours of listening time and up to 2.5 hours of talk time. The earbuds with wireless charging case, up to 24 hours of listening time and up to 12 hours of talk time. And we got 10-minute charge of earbuds in the wireless case will get you up to 2 hours of listening time or 1 hour of talk time. Of course, these things come in 3 colors. There's clearly white, there's almost black, there's quite mint, and then the oh so orange as these went along with the Pixel 4 in release. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want to know how much they weigh, 5.3 grams is for the earbuds and a 56.1 grams with the case without the earbuds, 66.7 grams with the earbuds in the case. So that is the weight of this case. So now that we got the specs out of the way, let's just kind of talk about the elephant in the room. What happened with the Pixel Buds that made it a hit or miss type of release for Google? And that would actually be the antennas that they used in the earbuds. You got to understand, that's probably one of the things that I think a lot of people were very questioning about Google was what type of antennas did you use? And after a breakdown of the earbuds, it came to be that the antennas seem to be easily interfered with other frequencies. So we're talking about, like I've said before in past reviews, when I would take this to the Planet Fitness gym, because all the treadmills and stuff have Bluetooth, it would interfere with connection when I had this paired to my phone. So when, running on the treadmill to do cardio or any of that stuff, certain things would just interfere. One earbud would drop connection, the other one would continue on. Battery drain, one would drain faster than the other because it's trying to keep that connection to the phone. And it just made it to where, like, the only time that these were really good for me to use would be like, if I'm just chilling, like laying on the couch, just stretched out, want to listen to some music, pop the earbuds in, sitting still, listening to music, and it was just fine. Walking is like a hit or miss. Sometimes you would get little crackly sounds because the connection is distorted and it would drop connection. And then sometimes you can walk around with them in your ear and it would be totally fine. Yesterday I used them, I had them in my ear and I was doing my chores around the house and it handled just fine, sweeping, mopping the floor and stuff like that, because I like to try to keep a tidy house. And I didn't have drop connection or, distortion or anything like that. So it's really like a hit or miss, but we'll get into why I didn't have much issues yesterday using them compared to in the past when I've used them. And that would actually have to be the software. So Google's been relentless trying to fix the issues with these, because a lot of people were buying them and then they were like, well, they're not working all that great. So they were sending them back to Google. Like Google would have to take back the ones that the customer bought and then send out a replacement one. And Google was working relentless. So initially was it 296 was the software that was on this, and then it gradually went through different software changes. Most recently, 553 is the software that is in these Pixel Buds 2. So if you have the Pixel Buds 2 and you check in the Pixel Buds settings and it does not say it's in 553, then it needs to be updated. Very easy how these things update initially. All you do is pair them with your phone. And while it's paired with your phone, you can like listen to music for like, 5-10 minutes, allowing the software to download from your phone to the charging case itself. And that takes about 10 minutes. Once 10 minutes is up, you can disconnect your earbuds from your phone, pop it back in the case. When you put the buds back in the case, that's when the case uploads the software into each earbud and updates the entire thing to the latest software, which is version 553. Now with version 553, I feel like that they did tackle a lot of the issues that was going on, a lot of the the disconnect issues and things like that. I haven't really been experiencing it lately, so it's been a great experience using my Pixel Buds 2. Which is great for me, because at the time that these released and I got them as a gift, they were $179. Sure, you could probably find it for like $130 from like various different websites. You have to do your search, but and that would be a good deal. But when I got these on release, and they were $179. About $193 with taxes is what was paid to get these things. And so they're quite pricey. For someone like me, they're quite pricey. And if I'm going to have them, I need to be able to use them. I got to get my money's worth out of them. So with version 553, it does correct a lot of the issues that I've been experiencing them, which is one earbud draining faster than the other, and disconnections, distortion, and interference, frequency interference, those types of things. It has from what I've seen so far, resolved that issue for me. So using these has been quite amazing. Sound quality on this thing is just absolutely great. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of other different wireless earbuds that's manufactured by actual audio tech companies that have better performance, and that's fine and dandy. If you need that bass that's going to blow your eardrum, then by all means look to there. This will not do that. However, the bass and clarity of this thing is actually well balanced. Even though we don't have like a dedicated EQ system to really kind of control the sound, it's just like as if it already knows. And hey, that could be Google AI. Maybe it's reading my brain and it knows that I like some punchy bass, but not overwhelming bass that's going to drown out the everything else. Like I like it balanced, and so it does that. Or maybe that's just it by default. But in all seriousness, the Pixel Buds 2 is a phenomenal set of audio technology here from Google. Works great. It pairs with any other phone. You don't have to have a Google Pixel phone to have the best experience. You can get it, paired to an iPhone. There's a Pixel Buds app for the iPhone. You can get it for a Samsung Galaxy device. You can get it for an LG, whatever Android device. You can get it. Just download the Pixel Buds app so you have some control over it as to what it does. And these things, it looks like an egg. You literally could put this in a carton of egg and kind of hide it in there. The only way someone's going to know is if they see that black line on the top. And if they look at it from the side, then you'll be able to tell. But from front, it kind of, looks like an egg. It's like an egg pod. You got this button on the back of it here, and that is obviously how you set it into pairing mode, and also how you can factory reset these things. The case itself seems durable. You got the buds sitting inside there looking like a couple of Mentos just chilling there. And it's got a nice little clicky sound to it, so I can't knock them for that. In all, at this point right now, I've said before, I've told people to wait or try different options. And now that the Pixel Buds A is out, which does lack some of these things, like, the touchpad on the buds themselves, and of course, IPX4 water resistance, it lacks those things. It lacks a wireless charging case. However, I'm hearing great things about the Pixel Buds A. The sound quality is really good, and I'm thinking the sound quality is pretty much on par with what the Pixel Buds 2 is, but the connectivity should be a little bit better with the Pixel Buds A. They used a much more stronger antenna to maintain connection, and so that's something you might want to be looking into. So I don't have the Pixel Buds A yet, so one of the things I did want to try is using the Pixel Buds A and charging it in the Pixel Buds 2 case and see if it will charge them, if it will wirelessly charge them and all that stuff. That would be great to know. Yeah, in total, these are phenomenal. I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for, truly wireless audio from Google, then the Pixel Buds 2 would probably be the route that I would go. If you don't have about $130 to spend, you can get the Pixel Buds A for $99. So that's pretty much it. Just like my updated review on the Pixel Buds 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the video. If you guys got any questions, ask them there. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. If you have them yourself, let me know. Have you been experiencing any issues with version 553, or have you updated yours to 553? Let me know all that in the comment section of the video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for future videos and live streams. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, that is it for right now, guys. As always, Allah.